Spider-Man movies villains ranked. There we go.
Surely instead of Spider-Man villains, we just rank villains in the MCU so far.
There's so many though.
No, there isn't.
That's a lot of villains, Alex. That's like 20 movies worth of villains.
Wow, you're so boring.
Yeah, alright, pick a fucking topic.
I have picked it. I've already got it up. Are you not watching?
Yeah, I am watching. I'm watching these two geezers in the fucking screen. Yeah, start with Doc Ock, man.
Okay,
We're here.
Start with Doc Ock. What's your opinion on Doc Ock?
He's fucking great. He's top tier.
He's great.
He's 80. He's 80.
How's he not S tier?
He's so close, but he's 80.
What reasoning do you possibly have not to put him at the top?
Because he goes wet boy in the new film. I feel it.
Yeah, he could be. The new film could ruin him.
They ruin him.
Yeah, but we don't know that yet, do we?
I've got a good idea.
Alright, fine, A tier. We'll have to. A tier's fine.
80 for now. We'll reevaluate at the end.
Oh, and another thing, I don't like. You know how they've got stuck with having home in each of the Spider-Man titles.
Well, that's the thing.
I fucking
the
hate
Home
that.
trilogy.
I hate that.
I just don't like him as films. So.
Right.
Love
Who is it?
again.
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
A tier. S tier, sorry. S tier.
S tier.
S tier. He is the
Willem
original
Dafoe.
like villain.
Yeah, the OG. But look at him.
Oh yeah, he looks well shit, but that's what adds to the magic.
Isn't it? I think you can't.
That's
That's what we
magic.
grew up with. You can't beat it.
I think he belongs in S tier, mate.
He's S tier all day. All day he's S tier.
All day S tier. He did get bodied by Spider-Man though. At the end.
All of these people have been bodied by Spider-Man.
Yeah, all right. S tier. And let's put him S tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is one of the worst villains. This is Harry Osborn's Green Goblin, isn't it?
It's Harry Osborn in Spider-Man
Yeah, in
3.
the original Spider-Man.
The original Spider-Man 3.
So good.
See, I don't
That
mind
is-
him.
You don't
That is
mind
E
him?
tier. E tier.
No, I don't mind him. I think he deserves higher. I think he deserves like C tier.
He has no motivation in
You
that
think
film.
he's okay?
We've got to
What
have
do you
some.
mean he has no motivation? You think Spider-Man killed his dad and Peter Parker does? So he just goes and absolutely.
No, oh yeah. He switches aims like so quickly. He switches. He wants to kill Spider-Man, and then his butler comes in and says it was his own speeder that killed him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And that changes everything.
The blade that pierced his body came from his glider.
Yeah,
E tier. He's so bad.
I think
He's a
Joe's just
fucking
loving the
right.
OG Spider-Man.
He's
Yeah, I
E
am
tier.
in love with OG Spider-Man. Just because the films wrote him
it.
badly. No, don't put him down.
Just
there.
the film's written badly. He's wrong.
He's just there for the sake of it.
He is just there for the sake of it. There's too many. He could have done with him not being there.
I think no, it should have done with Venom not being there. He could have been there. He can fight.
Yeah, give him an
Leave
E
him in
tier.
E tier.
Yeah. Next one.
Vulture is D.
Oh boy, Vulture. D. You think he's
I
that?
agree. Vulture is D tier. Vulture is. I like
Because-
Michael Keaton. I like him in it, but yeah, it's just shit.
It's not great, but they couldn't really do much with him because they're not going to make him like the actual Vulture, are they?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I think he's.
He has-
I thought he was alright.
He's alright, but he's not.
the
I
first
hate
one.
that his origins come from bloody Tony Stark as well.
It just sets the premise.
Yeah, that's a bit.
It's
Yeah.
being shit.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Wait, so you want him D for now? Yeah, D.
He's D
Yeah,
tier.
yeah.
Right. I've got something to say about Spider-Man Far From Home. I watched it
Yeah,
again properly, and I liked it a lot more than I watched it the first time. It's still shit, but it didn't annoy me as much. I think when I first watched it, it annoyed me because it was drones, and I couldn't get over it. In the cinema, when it was like, "It's drones," I'm like, "Oh, fuck off." It's all of
I
that
wish
shit
they'd
for
done-
drones. Oh my days.
You remember Mysterio in like one of the old Spider-Man games? You know, remember all them levels you have to do with him? It's a
Yeah.
really good like little segment thing. But in this film, I'm pretty sure they just wasted him so badly.
They did have, but the thing, yeah, they did waste him because the fights they had when he's actually fighting Mysterio himself, I thought they've done pretty well. Where do you want to put him then?
Rubbish.
Do you think he was better than Vulture or not?
I think he's on the similar level.
What, Mysterio?
But it is
I
Jake
think he's
Gyllenhaal.
he's wasted potential.
It is wasted. I think, yeah,
He's
lower
not-
because of
he's
wasted
not
potential.
how he could have been, is he?
No.
No.
Right, I think this might be the best character ever to come forward in any Marvel film ever.
I don't know if you're banting or not.
Jamie Foxx's
Yeah,
Electro.
being sarcastic, bro. No, you actually like him.
No.
I actually love Jamie Foxx, so
Oh, I love Jamie Foxx as well, but they're making like an absolute idiot in this film.
no Jamie Foxx disrespecting it, but they do him wrong. But it's a credit to him how he acted it and actually pulled it off so well of being a bloody Mongo.
It'd be interesting to see what
Brilliant.
he's like in the new film.
The thing is, like, going on like motivation again. What? He was just a bit weird, and then
He just wanted to make friends, didn't he?
yeah, it was sad.
I think C tier. I think he's better than.
Oh
Vulture.
no, he's not better than Mysterio or Vulture.
I reckon he is.
Come on, you're just
The film-
you're
the
just,
film
this
itself
is
is just better.
This is Tom Holland slander.
That's slander.
It is not. I resent that. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
I'd
Rubbish
put
film.
him. I don't know, because it's Jamie Foxx. He's my guy.
Your
I'd put it
guy.
purely based on Jamie Foxx.
Purely based on that character and how much he excites me, I'd put him at the end of D.
Man, I can't even see this.
The anime one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man into the multiverse. But this
Sorry,
this villain doesn't do anything in it.
He's the
He-
Goblin. He's not really anything bad. He's not really anything good. He just sort of exists. Yeah.
So surely just F then.
Yeah, because that film's already. I don't know though, because that's still.
Yeah, I know that's like my favourite Spider-Man film. That's like such a good Spider-Man film.
I need to see that film.
You haven't seen that film?
No, I don't know how I haven't.
And we're ranking
You
the
must have
Spider-Man
seen it.
villains.
I wanted to watch it, but they took it off Disney Plus. I don't know why.
He's good. I like his.
He is very good. I don't know his ridiculous size, if that makes him better or worse. This is the guy in the film.
He's just stupidly big.
Yeah, he's so big. I do find it weird in this film that he kills Spider-Man.
Oh, spoiler.
Bloody hell, he's not seen the film, mate.
Oh,
He is an
means he's a better
absolutely
villain.
huge bloke in the film.
Yeah, he's so big. I'm pretty sure at the end he picks up a train. He's just, is he a normal bloke, I think? But Kingpin
is
just
like
a normal bloke, but he picks up a fucking train. I think he's A tier, but he might be S.
Yeah, A tier, because he's written well. He's got like motivations and stuff.
He's written in the stars.
Lizard Man.
Lizard Man.
Who everyone forgets the name of. Joey, surely
Lizard
you know his
Man,
name. Lizard Man.
I bet. I guarantee Joe likes him. I
Connors.
don't really like him, but Joe will like him.
Dr. Connors, that's it.
How do you know that I like him?
Oh,
know what
you're
you're
just the
like.
sort of guy who would like him, aren't you?
Yeah, I do
The
like him.
green lizard guy.
There we go. He's C tier. He's okay.
I think he's B tier.
Oh,
B!
E? He's not
B!
E,
No, I was just saying B.
He's just a bit boring.
Yeah, it's a bit boring. It just seems a bit easy
Not boring.
to fight, you know?
I feel like I'd have him.
Oh, yeah? You want to go up against like a 7-foot lizard guy?
What was his plan at the end? The gas? Was that to turn people into lizards?
Yeah, I admit that wasn't very strong.
We should have watched these before we did that.
He wants to watch like 12 hours of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think B tier, mate.
C tier.
Don't put him there.
He's C.
B tier. He's C.
He's only slightly better than like Vulture and Mysterio.
Who's the next one?
Oh, he's Shocker, isn't he?
Is it irrelevant?
supposed to
Is he the one that sells the guns and that?
Man,
Is he even a
belongs
villain?
in
I wouldn't
there.
even class him as a villain.
F.
Straight F,
He's
Rowan.
at the
Yeah, I
bottom.
agree.
He has to go to the bottom. He has to go to the bottom.
Yeah, he's at the bottom. Prowler. Well, I love that film, and I think
you're right,
Prowler's actually a very
I
good
think
one.
he's the music he has is sick.
Yeah.
And he has is
He looks sick, and it's actually an
I think-
interesting villain.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he goes up there with Fisk and Doc Ock.
Do you not think S?
No, I don't. I think to BS he needs more screen time, more of a story. But he obviously. Just
I know, yeah, I know. I do know what you
It's
mean.
a big film.
If they didn't kill him,
Oh,
You spoiled it again. A tier, he stays there.
yeah, I agree.
who's this next one? Am I?
It's Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse as well.
More animated shit.
There's so many in that film. The female version of Doc Ock.
She's actually pretty good in that. I just quite like her.
Yeah, she's good. She's
so
probably,
right.
she's probably in it long enough to be better than Mysterio.
I think she's probably C tier or B tier. She's probably
Yeah.
C tier with the rest with the lizard.
All right, here you go,
Internet.
Joe. Your turn to talk about Venom. Get it out your system.
Right.
S tier, right?
The only reason
S tier?
why this Venom is in this film is because one guy in Sony was like, "Oh, guys, let's put him in the film." Everyone else was like, "No, probably not going to do that, mate." And he was like, "No, I'm the producer. I'm going to do this." And they wrote him in it. And
I didn't know
the rest
Mickey
is
Mouse
fucking
produced
awful
the
history.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, fuck off. The only reason is because he was like, "Yeah, let's put him in. Everyone wants to see Venom," and it came out, and it was awful.
So where are you going to put him?
Eddie Brock.
Because I like him.
He
You
belongs
like
in there.
Eddie Brock in that film's a twat as well.
It makes me happy.
Yeah, he's just not a good written character.
No,
at all
he's just-
either. I think he belongs in E tier.
I feel like they should have the Spider-Man with the black Spider-Man suit in the villains.
Or emo Peter Parker,
Emo Peter Parker, yeah.
where he dons a black suit and does a little dance.
Now dig on this.
S tier.
Yeah, S tier for him. Yeah.
S tier for Parker. Yeah.
I think Spider-Man 3 is underrated. I think it is a bit. I think quite a lot of people say it's too.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is.
It's okay. The first half or two halves is
You
okay.
just don't really have. It's one of them you don't really have to care about. Like if you just watch it, you'll enjoy it.
That's the thing. It's probably not the most critically acclaimed film, but it's the one that I'd probably go back and watch the most.
Yeah.
And quote, like, it's got the memes from it. It's
Avenge me! No!
Now dig on this.
They love me.
How's the pie?
So good.
it's like a Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Another happy landing.
Do you think he's better or worse than a Harry Osborn Green Goblin?
He's better. Joe will say
He's
worse.
worse.
He's better.
Yeah, obviously worse.
No,
Don't
he's
put him
better
better.
than.
He's better than that shot.
He's not. No, don't do that, man.
This Harry
he's
Osborn.
F-tier.
Oh,
I
it's,
hate him. I hate.
I hate
He's
him
F-tier.
so much. Anytime he comes on screen, I just hate. And I don't know if they did that on purpose, but the actor, I don't like the actor. His hair,
Yeah, he's F tier. I'm sorry, he's F tier.
probably worse than bloody Shocker.
I was in Say You Love Him, Joe.
I like those films, but I really don't like when he goes Green Goblin. It just looks like that. It's just fucking dreadful.
It's just rubbish.
Harry, who's the next one? What was that? Who
Oh,
was that?
it's another Spider-Verse one, isn't it?
Is that Scorpion from the Spider-Verse?
Well, yeah, probably.
He's in it. He's bang average. Like he's
Yeah,
nothing
it was the same
special.
as Goblin, isn't it? He's better than Green Harry Osborn Green Goblin from Spider-Man 2.
Nothing's that bad. That's easily my least favourite.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that the Scorpion guy's down there. He's actually all, he has some lines.
What just does arañitas?
And he fights and communicates
All
instead
right,
of
that's
the other
me.
Green Goblin.
All right, here's a good question. Do you like Rhino better than Harry Osborn Green Goblin?
Rhino's just so weird. Why is he in there?
He's so bad. The way they end it on just him about to scrap him.
Got him!
That's a sick move, but
That was the scene from a trailer, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
and then some kid that irritates me.
Oh, yeah, when he walks out in front of him.
You're doing great today, kid. Get
Yeah.
him in that F tier.
He's probably the worst. He's probably worse than the Goblin.
Goblin stay last, bro. Sandman is B tier.
We just want someone to put him B tier.
Yeah, I think he is the
Sandman.
perfect man for B tier, to be honest.
I prefer Sandman to the two in C tier. Well, I know one of them, and I don't prefer him to Doc Ock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I actually like I don't mind his story as well because he's got
Yeah.
like a kid that he cares
They
about.
do a bit more of his story and like go into it.
Yeah, that
Quiz.
random machine.
No, it's pretty good.
Pretty- I'm
I think
pretty
that was a
sure
pretty cool
guy's
scene,
like,
though.
"Oh, there's something in the way of the machine." He's like, "Oh, it's a bird. It'll probably just move."
It's a bird.
There's a change in the silicon mass.
Yeah, it's probably a bird. It'll fly away when we fire it up.
And they just carry on, don't they?
Yeah. Who's in the last? Oh, I can't remember his name, but I remember him in it. Put him.
Tombstone.
Put him like E or F. Pretty irrelevant.
Are you happy with the
Search
final
Pokemon,
list?
mate. I am happy with the final list. I disagree with some of them, but I'm not.
What
gonna
did you
get a word
disagree
in.
with?
Well, you're not happy then, are you?
Yeah, what do you disagree
I think
with?
Electro needs to be higher.
Electro. Right.
I'd maybe put him at the front of D or the end of C. Actually, I probably prefer watching Electro over the fucking lizard.
Yeah, Joe made us put the lizard high.
I did, but I still think Electro needs to go high. I don't think the lizard needs to go down.
Electro's higher than the lizard.
Leave the lizard in C tier and put Electro up in C tier as well.
Going back to Doc Ock, maybe he does go in S tier behind the Goblin though. Agreed?
S tier.
S tier for Doc Ock.
Just noticed there was only one female villain on that list.
That's pretty poor.
Right, we're cancelling Spider-Man.
Cancel Spider-Man.
To
If
be
there's not a
fair,
new.
Can you name female villains from the comics?
Oh yeah, that's
Catwoman.
From Spider-Man, you bellend. Actually, there is a one, Black Cat. You were kind of right.
That's what I meant. Yeah. I
Games,
remember her
isn't she?
mainly from the original game.
Yeah, she's in the
Yeah,
game.
she's in the
She's
game.
basically got like weird pixelated boobs up.
You would remember that, wouldn't you, you dirty man?
I was like 10 at the time, but yeah, sure.
It's the first time you ever had a wank. And the video's ruined.
There you are. See you later, everybody on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and think your own.
We're looking at sea otters.